The challenge is to make sure we're all going to the same place.
You know, we're in control of our own destiny.
So, Emma, would you say it's been an easy ride to get to where you are now?
No. I mean, no. Look at the wrinkles. Look at the grey hair.
People like Emma Hayes and coaches like Emma Hayes have had to break down a lot of barriers to get them to this place. I do believe it was a big driver as to why we created the Powerhouse Project.
For me, this isn't just about competition. It's too short-sighted. You know, I'm invested in women's football. You have to take a beating a lot. You've got to press that no matter what you do, it's never good enough. You know, male privilege has been something that's always, you know, been at the centre of football in this country.
She has come from a landscape that didn't have as much opportunity as these coaches have now.
I want women to get paid better. I want women to have opportunities that only I dreamed about. My objective has always been to grow this sport.
Chelsea lead this brilliant final. Can they hang on this time? She's done it. Her team have done it. Back-to-back League and Cup doubles for Emma Hayes.
Sum up the spirit of this club.
My team are unbelievable mentality monsters. We want to win everything.
Winning just breathes around the whole place.
At the very beginning, I remember going through coaching courses that would always say to me, "Cup your ears, Emma. These are not things for women to hear," and they would make sexual references to areas of the pitch.
We did a drill right at the beginning of the session that involved...
I remember that and thinking, this is ridiculous. But as often would be the case, I was only ever the only female member of these coaching courses, so you just had to just put up with it. I felt they were massively inadequate. There was rarely any references to the women's game. And if they were, it'd be more token gesture than anything of value anyway. So no.
I couldn't necessarily sit here right now and give you one person that I wanted to be like when I was younger.
There are lots of hungry, ambitious young women that just want the opportunity plus qualifications.
We're Molly and Rosie Committer, co-founders of the Powerhouse Project. If I'm honest, our whole careers have been centred around football. We understand the power of football and what it's done for our lives. Without football and without us having that community growing up, there's zero infrastructure and zero support. At times in our lives, we felt as if we didn't have that support and didn't have that community around us, and we needed to build that ourselves. We felt like there was a key opportunity to create an organisation that provided a platform to centralise all of these different women in sport, whether it be into their level 2 or UEFA B, just allowing them the opportunity to thrive.
I remember seeing it and being like, yeah, definitely going to apply for that. And I think at the time you had to do like a 1-minute video. So I did like a day in the life. Applied through that video, yeah, and was successful in kind of getting on, and then the rest is history. Loved playing football, particularly in school. I was kind of friends with all the boys, so I had some of the social status to be able to play football with them.
Bring that bag of footballs over, Sienna. Bring the bag, just the footballs.
I'm pretty sure back then there was like rules where one girl had to be on the pitch, so I was kind of like buzzing because I just got to be that girl.
All right, basic action. We're going to look at defending the box. Happy?
We know Roya. She's an amazing advocate for the Powerhouse Project.
Go back, go back, go back. Go. Eva, go, put pressure on. Sienna, yeah, let's play out.
I remember first showing up to Nike HQ and like they had like loads of these bags labelled with our names on, with like kit, and I was just like, oh, this is serious.
Good. Swap over, let's go.
As a character, she's someone that, you meet and you just want to go, right, well, I want to be around you more.
The Powerhouse Project kind of prepares you to go on your UEFA B. Sometimes you get that imposter syndrome, right? It kind of can try and take that away.
But we also need to make sure that you believe that you've got the skill sets and the tools behind you to go and step on any coaching qualification and go and get that badge, because you can.
The barriers are still the same. They really are. But I think one of the great things about the Powerhouse Project is that it's providing opportunity They have role models to look up to. It's invaluable, that work that's being done that perhaps didn't exist when I was their age.
Through Nike being a partner of Chelsea Football Club and Chelsea being a huge advocate for what we're doing at the Powerhouse Project, they were able to unlock a full-time internship for one of our graduates.
I got my call from Molly and Rosie. This amazing opportunity's coming up, like, what do you think?
Yeah, Roya. Firstly, what a whirlwind, I think is the first thing to say.
You're defending the goal, Staffy, now with that side. Go. Yes, we're back.
She joined us this year as part of the Powerhouse Project with great knowledge, great experience. I think she's been a really good addition to our programme as current under-15s head coach.
It's a lot of planning, reviewing, session planning, analysing game footage.
2 minutes, last step.
To come to work every day and see Emma Hayes. I think it's impossible, like, as a coach in the game, not to be inspired by her.
Right, last one.
Seeing a young person like Roya come through the Powerhouse Project and into coaching will only serve as inspiration.
How important is it that Chelsea as a club and women's football develop women's role models?
My mum was my role model. Didn't have a female football player that I could look up to. They didn't exist when I was 10, 11.
If I was that same child lining up outside my pretend Wembley pitch, I might be talking about being Katie Chapman or Eni Aluko. And I think there are more girls that are doing that.
Being inspired every moment, it's incredible. I think how she supports and speaks openly about women in the game shows that there's space for all us women to kind of shine.
Lisa and Chloe, can you get as wide as you can?
Seeing game day, it's got to be the best bit.
Centre mids, 2 deep centre mids is going to be Tess and Kira.
The long-term ambition for us is to continue to create this powerful women in sport community and showing young girls coming through the game that there is more avenues to play in football than just being on the pitch.
That comes and will only happen if we are really brave.
We've been the footballers, but we still work in the game full-time every day, but we're not playing in teams anymore. And I think that narrative is so important. What else can you be in this game?
Let's go. Let's go.
I think it's really important, firstly, that you have the right person in place to support the development of young female players.
Well done, non-bibs. Ready for transition?
And of course, like, having female role models as part of that process.
Yeah, nice, Chloe.
I think we're seeing more and more female coaches entering the game now. Someone like Leanne Champ, who's our under-18s head coach, who's not only played the game at the highest level possible.
The realities are coaching involves unsociable hours. It involves a lot of thankless tasks.
That's good, go, girls. Well done. Set up.
Nonetheless, the benefits of developing players and people to fulfil their potential far outweigh the negatives.
Start high. Start as high as possible.
My ambition is definitely, like, to coach at the highest level I can. I think in 5 years' time, if there's not, like, powerhouse coach versus powerhouse coach on the sidelines somewhere, then yeah, we've gone wrong.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Many people, unfortunately, don't accept the fact that there is a place for everyone in the sport. Negativity and hate, time-consuming and certainly not needed.
I would love to see equality across the board when it comes to women in coaching, right? I don't want to be having these conversations in the next 5 years.
Good test, good test.
We should see more representation. We should have more female coaches working across the football pyramid.
In this game and keep trying to play football how we want to is really, really positive.
Roy is another great example of someone that's come through it more recently, which showcases to so many actually it is possible.
So we keep working on it.
We have a choice, don't we, to decide, how we're going to influence the game. I believe there's a place for everyone.
Hands in, count us down.
1, 2, 3.
3, 2, 1, Chelsea!